Hi, welcome to Market Alert for Wednesday, 18th of December 2019. So, extreme greed triggered short squeeze, lift stocks to record highs. So, new record highs, as it says there. So, no surprise really, is there? Let's face it. Let's have a look at the daily chart. So, we can see that the market is much higher in the daily chart. We didn't break the all-time high yesterday. We did in the S&P, but not in the Dow. There's some weakness around in this market. There's nothing to move it higher at the moment, and this is borne out by the implied volatility too. As you look at the implied, you will see that we made a new low yesterday down to 10.06, and we're heading back into these levels now. We're actually lower than when we've had these other corrections. So it's just a matter of time before we get a serious correction in this market, whether it's the new year or whether it's before Christmas. But this market is setting up for a major correction, as can be seen by the implied volatility there, heading down to, I say, all these lows where we've had significant corrections before. So keep an eye on this, that it is on the buy side, but be careful. It isn't going to take a lot to switch this to the downside there. And that again is shown in the daily chart with the low volume as well. News. Let's get rid of that. News. Have we got any this morning or later today? No, we've only got the CPI from the UK. This is out at 9:30. Lagarde speaking, but I don't know why she's been downgraded to a medium impact news item. I can think of many reasons why she should be downgraded, but speaking appointment at 8:30 is only medium impact there. Nonetheless, the fact that she's speaking is likely to have an impact on the markets, in particular the German DAX. Yesterday in the 5 minutes, we've got the overnight here. You can see the market trading at yesterday's DP level and also below the 200 MA, so a bit of weakness around there at the moment. And this came in late on yesterday. The market just again storming to the upside. You can see all of the buying here from the off 200 bar moving average. Prices above the DP level. Get your retracement, and the market then just moves higher. Not a great deal there. If you have a look at the range, it's not as big as it actually looks. I mean, we've had 200 or 300 points. Yesterday was just 113. 100 points in the range to trade is more than enough on an intraday basis. Prices then start to pull back. We've got a 76% retracement in this area, just over, and then prices sell off just before the close there, back to the 200 MA and also the DP level where the market is currently sitting and struggling, as we can see there. And in Bitcoin, we're getting a shakeout to the downside. It's actually started to move at last. We can see yesterday the market going through the 76% retracement, the low shown over here, and now we're heading back to the low of here, which was, let's have a look at the date for this, 25th of November. So don't be surprised if this is taken out. We've been showing some downside pressure on the bigger terms there, where prices are under pressure, so we can remove this as well. So it makes it a bit clearer, and watch for this low. Yesterday you can see we had a bit more activity given the two bigger bars there in the 4-hour chart, and then we scale into the 4-hour. We can see up until lunchtime the market was quiet, and then in the afternoon all of a sudden we started to see some sort of activity coming into the market and lifting the volatility there. Overnight prices have bounced a bit, and like I say, we've got about $150 range there, so things are picking up a bit now in this market to make it interesting to sit and watch and spend that time doing that. But at the moment, it's a bit sort of patchy. I mean, yesterday was nothing, then all of a sudden, bang, and it seems to have maintained this a bit. So bring back the days when it moves $1,000 in up and down. It's great trading then, but $150 is a fairly quiet range as we've seen. But it seems to be picking up a bit there, which is good news. Okay, that's it for this one. So we're heading into the rundown to Christmas, but the key thing and the market for me at the moment is the Dow with the low volatility. For sure, we can see here that this market is setting up, whether it's before Christmas or after, for a major correction to the downside, if they will allow it, of course. Okay, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.